I'm meteorologist Gary Lezak with Weather 2020. Weather 2020 has made the most accurate hurricane season predictions, and the LRC allows us to predict when and where these systems are likely going to form, track, and make landfall. So let me take you through this, as Hurricane Beryl has been quite impressive, but it's a weaker system at this moment. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, Weather 2020. We have 176,000 subscribers. We appreciate your support, and we'll take you through what's going on today. First of all, let's start by taking a look at the tropical storm itself. It is Tropical Storm Beryl. Thunderstorms are now forming over the center. It's going to give it a chance to intensify again, but right now it is a tropical storm. It is not a hurricane. As we take a look at the visible satellite picture, you'll see those thunderstorms developing, and it's much smaller compared to what it was the last few days, which I'll take you through that here in just a few minutes. So you can see the system there. All right, let me take you through what is going on with this Beryl, which is just so impressive. We'll start from the beginning here. Order and chaos. You see this? This was Major Hurricane Michael that caused this damage. And this was an article that was in the Meteorological Technology International magazine about 6 years ago. Order and chaos. That's what Weather 2020 brings you. Look at this. And the LRC provides. Hurricane Beryl became a Category 5 early on July 2nd. You can see how strong it was there. Wow. It was over the open waters at the time. Then by yesterday, on July 5th, as it crossed this Yucatan Peninsula, it weakened considerably. And now today, it's a weaker system. The center is right here. Thunderstorms forming to the north and west, but Beryl will likely intensify. This was the track that we showed you a few days ago down towards the southern Bay of Campeche there in Gulf of Mexico. And you can see then the track shifted. And these yellow dots are the predictions from the LRC from previous cycles, as we projected as early as March that it was going to take a track like this. And it has pretty much done so. Then it was forecast to go into Mexico. The forecast track shifted north. It continues to shift north. And now it's forecast to track and make landfall southwest of Houston. It's fascinating when you think about this. See how it's making track southwest of Houston? There was a LinkedIn post. I want to go to that real quick. Let me just go to that real quick. I want you to see this LinkedIn post from, here it is right here. The Houston multi-billion-dollar disaster may end up linked to a named tropical storm this season. You go to my LinkedIn page, Gary Lezak and Weather 2020, but this article is fascinating because I wrote it in May. We knew this part of the pattern was going to produce a potential named tropical storm, either now in perhaps, see right here, I wrote the target dates are around July, early July. So we didn't anticipate it was going to come this way, so it wasn't a perfect forecast, but it's amazing. The Houston derecho disaster that happened in May 16th is related to Hurricane Beryl, which is just fascinating. All right, let's get back to our presentation real quick so I can take you through this. Again, this is the trick, though. There's a massive difference between this and Hurricane Harvey back in 2017 that blasted Corpus Christi. Harvey produced 60 inches of rain. It was a major disaster, a stronger hurricane, and it came in and stalled, and then it came back out. This one's going to move fast. It's going to prevent massive problems from happening. We've had 3 named storms this season. Alberto was a weak one in Mexico. Beryl, this one, and Chris. They've all formed in the same areas. So we have a hot spot that we have to watch for later in hurricane season to fire up again. The next day will be Debbie, but there is no sign of another one forming anytime soon. There is Beryl that's moved now out into the Gulf of Mexico, And again, this is what was predicted as we discussed way back in March. We thought there would be a system right here, and there was. And then we can show you how I am not perfect. The LRC is not perfect. You can see I projected it might come this way, but instead it went this way. So something to learn for sure. Here's another one. We have like 5 other parts of the pattern that are expected to produce, and you can see we're expecting others to form off the coast of Africa, threaten Florida, and the Gulf of Mexico. In the Barcelona Supercomputing Center site, this is in Barcelona Supercomputing Center in Barcelona, Spain, in coordination with Colorado State University, private companies, government agencies, and universities are tracked. And this season, Weather 2020 has predicted near to above average activity, but not the extreme activity of everyone else. We're expecting 14 to 19 named storms and 7 to 10 hurricanes, 4 to 5 major hurricanes. We probably wouldn't have expected one this early because it never happened before, and an above average ACE. So right now, the season's starting with a powerful hurricane. We'll just have to watch and see how this all comes together. And we might adjust this because we had this area as 0 to 2 landfall threats. Now, this is going to be 1 or 2. So there may be another one, although I think in the next cycle they're going to curve this way. So bottom line is, let's go back and call up the tropical system. You can see there it is, the intensifying tropical storm, and that is still a weak system, not a hurricane at this moment, and forecast to come into the Texas coast on Sunday night and Monday morning. So that is your update. The weather pattern is cycling. It's right on schedule. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and we're going to start doing lives and bringing you this amazing technology, breakthrough technology that allows us to make these predictions far in advance. Hurricanes are going to be predicted 25 to 75% of the time, months in advance. Severe weather outbreaks, 91 to 92% accurate. Winter storms, 91 to 92% accurate. So we'll tell you more about this LRC technology later. I hope everyone has a great day. Watch out, Texas. A hurricane, probably just a Category 1, but you got to watch for intensification. I'm meteorologist Gary Lezak.